cloud. I really don't know anything about the cloud, but
it's up there in the sky somewhere.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I always wondered what that was too. Anyway, wait, if you guys are just now joining us, welcome to our Team Zoom. Woo! It's April the 10th, I think. I'm losing track. And I am just super pumped that you guys are joining us live tonight. I just want you guys to know what a blessing you are just to me and to Gina, and just to everyone in our group, even people that are not in our group. Like, you guys are just such amazing leaders. You are life breathers. Every day, it just thrills my heart to watch you guys just soaring in your purpose of helping people get healthy. And I know that's what we're mainly focusing on right now. And I'm just super excited for you guys, and proud of you. It just blesses my soul so much just to see so much momentum and so many people just reaching out to others just to lock arms with them and to help them get healthy. I mean, what an amazing gift, right? The gift of health. Besides Jesus, that is one of the best things that we could give anybody. I mean, seriously, that we can help people live in their true life and live in health, have amazing energy, and feel like being all that they are here to be. So I just want you guys to know that I'm just super excited for you and for your business, and just so grateful and blessed that you said yes to this crazy Arbonne thing, because I know that, I remember when I said yes, and then I went, wait a minute, what did I say yes to? And but I can tell you guys, just being in for a little while, that this journey is amazing. It has taught me already so much about life, and who would have ever thought that through Arbonne I would learn about life, right? But literally I have, and I'm just so grateful to have this thing, to have beautiful products, right? To have the gift of health that has been a journey the last I think it's almost been 4 years. Where's the time go?
Three or
and
four. It's been 3 or 4.
3.5 maybe.
Yeah.
I think it'll be 4 in November, maybe. Anyway, I lose track of time. But and then the beautiful friendships, just being able to partner with each one of you, but all the friends that I've been able to make just outside of Camden, outside of just our little knit group, have just been amazing, and just have breathed life into me when I needed it. And one of those amazing people is Gina Fryer. Literally, y'all, she is awesome. She's an amazing friend. She's an amazing leader. She's an amazing encourager. And when I said yes to this, first of all, she was scared to death of me. And I know you guys, most of you know my story, because I told her, no way am I doing this thing. And then she was like, but you're in qualification for district manager. But little did she know the God story behind all that. And you guys, I'll, go through the details because you guys know it. But, basically I just attached myself to her hip. And every single day I was like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? Okay, the next week, what do I do now? The next month, what do I do now? And you guys, over the last 3.5 years, she has taught me so much about this business that I knew zero when I started. I mean, I knew that we needed to sell, yeah, but I knew zero about leadership, zero about the products. I just knew that I loved them, and they were amazing. And you guys, Gina is an awesome leader and an awesome teacher. And she loves everything that we love, just partnering with people. And she loves Jesus. And just the journey with her has just been awesome. So I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to turn it over to our amazing leader, Gina Fryer, and she's just going to breathe life into you guys. So if you have a pen and paper, you might want to take notes. If not, that's totally fine. This will be recorded, but take it away.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. I am so blessed and so honored to get to be on here with you tonight. It's been a while, and I hate to say this since I've done a Zoom. And it kind of makes me a little sad because I started doing Sunday night Zooms about, 5 or 6 years ago. And I did them every Sunday night. And you find out in this business, there were times I had 30 people on, and there was times I was the only one on. and it would just kind of go like that. And so I just was in a lot of prayer about it, trying to figure out, moving forward. And, God, one of the things he laid on my heart was I needed to have Sundays off. And I needed to put some boundaries around my business because I've been in 11 years. And to me, Arbonne has never seemed like work. And, you hear it when you find your passion, you'll never work another day in your life. And I have truly felt like that with Arbonne. Like I am like in my zone. I love it. And I love getting to help people. And, my background's nursing, and I, still get to nurse just in a different way through this business. And so I kind of just decided, hey, I'm not going to do my Sunday night Zooms anymore. Deanna was doing a Sunday night Zoom, and so I've just been probably the last couple of months been plugging everyone into her different series that she's been doing. And so it's been a day, been a bit since I've done one, and I miss it. I miss getting to see everyone's faces. I've been doing lots of Facebook Lives, but I just, this is what I crave, which is the face-to-face and just getting to see your beautiful faces and just getting to pour into you for a little bit. And, Jane Marie said one of the things that, one of my gifts is encouragement. And I've been a cheerleader my entire life. At 4 years old, I was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader for my brother's local football team. And so from that age of 4, I love cheering people on. I love making people feel good. I love helping people see what they don't see for themselves. And so, as you start your Arbonne business, I've told Jane Marie, I'm like, if you could just see what I see, oh my gosh, you guys would run. You would run towards your goals, because there is so much more out there. Because I lived working a 60 to 80 hour week for 6 solid years. So really what that looked like was chaos. My entire life was completely chaotic, from marriage to finances to parenting. And I'm not the most organized person. That is not my strength at all. I don't care. It's all good. So organization is not my strength. But in that 6 years, I was miserable, and my vision, I had none. My vision was, how do I get through this day? And can I get home and sit on the couch and then veg out and then go to bed? And so when I started my Arbonne business, I just, like a cloud, a weight was lifted off of me. And so I want to just give you a couple of things, and then I'll give you some nuts and bolts, because I'm not a true nuts and bolts trainer, but I do kind of want to give you a roadmap of how to build your business, because I think we need that. Just like your body needs to be fed every single day, right? God designed our bodies to eat. He also designed your Arbonne business to be fed every single day. Okay, now what I love about this business is that you really truly can work it in nooks and crannies. Okay, you have a cell phone, you're scrolling Facebook, you can send a couple of authentic Facebook messages, you can make some posts, and you can truly do this business within, if you like strategically focus, you could work your Arbonne business in 30 minutes a day, right? I mean, you could totally do that. And you could do it 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at lunch, 10 minutes, in the evening. So, first off, I love that we've got to find strength in our journey. So your journey may be that you've been in, 2 weeks. Your journey may be that you've been in a year. Your journey may be that you've been in, like Jane Marie, 4 years, or like me, coming up on 12 years this year. So we've got to find strength. And so the first step towards any goal, you guys, is we have to make up our mind that we will finish. Okay, now the beautiful thing is that that goal can take however long it needs to take. Okay, I seriously thought when I signed up to do Arbonne that because I thought I was a people person and I, had this amazing personality that people would just be drawn to me. They would be flocking to me like crazy, and that I would totally have my Mercedes within like 9 months. And that was not the case. And that was a really hard pill to swallow. I'm like, what? What do you mean? I'm, 3 years in and I got my Mercedes and Sarah got hers in 9 months, right? But I had to find some strength and I had a lot of growing pains along my journey. And so, so what I want you to know is that you need to set a goal, okay? And you're going to finish it no matter how long it takes. And, one of the beautiful things with this business when I first started, and you guys, I got obsessed. I got obsessed about titles, and I got obsessed about the money, and I got obsessed about when it was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I remember setting my goal for region, and again, it took me 3 years to get there. And each month I would cross that number out. I would cross it out and cross it out, move it a couple more months, and, just be like, And I was in some prayer time, and I was just like, Lord, I've had it. Like, I need to know when I'm supposed to do this. And I was like in the middle of a pitchy fit. And so I just remember I was doing some scripture, and I've never been one that's been like, show me a sign or give me this. But I did. I was like, Lord, if you could just give me a little something to hang on here. Cause I'm just like, do I set a date? What do I do? I'm exhausted with this date of region. And so I'm doing some reading, and I'm reading, and nothing's jumping out at me. And I just almost so clearly heard him say, go back. So I went back, and there's a scripture. It's in Micah 4:2, and it says, many nations will come. And I was like, oh, this is so much bigger than when I'm getting a silly car. Like, this is like, a really big deal. And I just remember at that time having such a peace about quit setting a date and quit striving and quit working, because there is such a bigger thing. And so I will work this business until I know that he gave me that promise 8-9 years ago in my closet on my floor, which is where I have all my meltdowns. But he gave me that promise that many nations will come. And so what I want you to know is that you are a part of something so much more bigger than you ever imagined. Okay. And so, when we think of nations, with Arbonne, you're thinking, oh, that's $21,000 a month. It's this big, huge team. But he didn't just promise me one nation. Many. And I don't know if you ever know the Lord's definition of many, but it's pretty big. So it's a big deal, right? Okay, so first we need to know our goal, and we just need to work it until. The second thing is, don't allow yourself to feel guilty. Okay, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And I know I have spent so many times on the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, right? I could have done this. I should have done that. If I would have only done this. And then we get in this massive guilt trap. And what I want you to know is you just got to shake that off. Today is a new day. And the only thing that I can actually control is what I do right now. Okay. And so guilt is a wasted emotion. It's wasted energy. And so a couple of things. So in order to seize the day or make our goals, we have to go after them with all of our heart, okay? So when we think about this business, it is a life-changing business. Not only is it going to change your life, okay, and your family's life, but we're talking generations to come, because your business is willable when you get to area manager. So I highly encourage you to get to that level as quick as you can, so that you have this legacy that you can leave. For me, that was so important, because if something happens to me, Billy's in a wheelchair, he doesn't work. And I needed to know that if something that happens to me, he's taken care of, that there's not a stress on him. My Arbonne checks will still continue. So, I'm always like, district manager, awesome, but really we need to get you to area manager. Area manager is where your pay is pretty good, you know, $1,500 to $3,500 a month. That let me go part-time. So, you know, just think about for a minute, what would that look like for you and your family budget? What could you do? For me, it's always like, what more can I do for my kid, right? Because they always are needing something, right? So what more can I do? But what more can I give, right? Who can I help? And so if we can think about going after this business with all of our heart, because God gave you this business as a gift, and it's yours to do with what you want. And I'm going to talk about that at the end. But so that's another section of it. But if we're going to accomplish our goals, we have to have energy and enthusiasm. Okay. And, you know, there's been times I've had a huge fight with the husband and had to get on a Facebook Live and be like, hey, you know, I mean, I literally, like, one of the Facebook Lives that I did, that I literally got a text that my son's wife was leaving him, that it was over. Like, right when I hit go live, my husband said this in the background. I'm like, you could have waited, right? So, you know, sometimes that energy, we have to fake it. But if you can truly work it from your heart, you don't have to fake it, okay? So energy and enthusiasm, because people are attracted to that. You know, we are salt, okay? Meaning that people crave what we have, okay? So the lifestyle that I have, you know, the business that I have, the flexibility, the freedom, the choices, if you can wrap your head around what is potential with this, okay? And if you want just a couple $100 a month, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want a lot of commas and zeros, it's so possible, okay? So we've got to be enthusiastic, but we also need to have the art of being focused. And that one is so hard for me, you guys, because I'm like squirrel. So we need to be focused. Like, literally, you know, Jane Marie knows me. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Shiny penny, I'm there, right? But we need to be focused. And if we can just take that little bit of time that, you know, if I know that I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes today to working and feeding my Arbonne business, if I can just be so focused on that, and that way, you know, wherever I'm at, they get my full attention. So if I'm working my Arbonne business, I'm focused on my Arbonne. If I'm with my family, I'm focused on my family, okay? And, you know, that's the beautiful thing with this, is that, you know, you can set boundaries. You can set office hours. You can. It took me a long time to get that. Okay, so we need to be focused, and we need to be determined. So determination and grit are some of the things that I thought, I don't know if I have those. And then I started kind of mapping out my life and some going through some hard things and just going, dang, I made it some really deep stuff. I've got some resilience and some grit and determination and some fight and some spunk in me. I may be fun and all that, but I've got some depth inside of here, right? So be determined about your goals, because we cannot sit idly and do nothing, you guys. That is not what we are called to do. When we do that, it's a disservice not only to ourselves and our family, but it's a disservice to those people out there that are crying that they are having to leave their babies at daycare, that they are heartsick that this summer that they're not going to be home with their kids. And if you have kids, you get 18 summers and then they're gone. They're going to college, and I mean, it goes so fast. My son will be 23 in a couple of weeks, and Billy and I were driving home, and I was like, how the heck did that happen? Like, you were 23 when we had Dylan, and Dylan's going to be 23. Like, this is like, it just went by so fast. And so if you can understand that, you know, it is fast, but you can work hard for a season. And, you know, like, I was like that first 9 months to a year in my business, I was hardcore Arbonne, but I had a huge why. I needed to be, you know, less hours. I needed to work a 40-hour week instead of a 60 to 80. So, you know, I went part-time, which was full-time for most people. But, you know, I was so exhausted living how we were living. And so, so you got to be focused. You can't sit by and idly do anything. But what I want you to know, I love this quote in this book I'm reading. It says, do you not know that in a race that all runners compete, but only one receives the prize? So run your race that you may lay hold of the prize and make it yours. So you can look around, you know, I mean, and Facebook, I don't know if they're still going to have it or not with after all the Congress hearings, but so, you know, but with Facebook, it's really easy to look around. And I mean, you know, even this week, another VP and I were chatting, and she's like, gosh, did you see this girl? She's 21, 9 months. She's got her car, and, you know, I'm like, I know, like, you know, like I can't even, you know, I can't even look at that because like my mouth drops open. But what I want you to know, that's her race, and your business is your race. Okay. Because at the end of the day, it's your price that you're going for. It's your why that you're looking for. And then a couple of last little things, because I didn't want to keep you guys on here too long. But let's see. Okay, we can spend our lives wishing, but wishing won't change anything. And I know I've sat and wished my business. I wished it looked like hers. I wished it, you know, was moving this fast. I wish that I had that person on my team. I wish that she would have joined me and not that other company, right? But wishing won't change anything. Okay, we have to take charge. So I'm all about activity and really, you know, getting into that. And the last thing that I'll share before I get into a little bit of nuts and bolts is the parable of the talents, you guys. And it's a story that just kind of makes me go, right? So, you know, there's 3 guys, or we'll say 3 women. Well, it's 3 guys in the Bible. We'll keep it guys. We'll keep it dudes. All right, 3 dudes. We're not going to change the platform. But 3 men, and they're given their talents. They're given their money. The first one is given 5. The second one is giving 2. And the third one is giving 1. The 5, he goes out and he doubles it, and he comes back and he brings the master 10. And the master's like, well done, good and faithful servant. The second guy had 2. It was doubled to 4. He said, well done, good and faithful servant. The guy with 1, he went out and hid it, and he brought him back 1. And he was like, what are you doing? Like, you hid the money. Like, I gave you this to go and do something with it, and you hid it because you didn't want to lose it. And so, you know, I was kind of thinking about that as our Arbonne business, you know, and our gifts and our talents that we are given. Am I going out and am I doubling it? Those gifts that he's given me, and we all have our own unique gifts and talents. And if you aren't sure what yours are, there is a link I'll send you that really helps with your strength finders. It's got 2 parts. What's your skills that you're good at? And then what are your strengths? What are your gifts? And, you know, we are supposed to use those for his good. And so, you know, if I have this beautiful business that's supposed to help people get healthy and help people, you know, earn an income, then if I'm not out there doing what he's called me to do, you know, I don't want to ever hear those words, what are you doing? Like, I gave you this, and you what'd you do with it, sister? Because I know that he promised us many nations. And so I just thought that was just a really cool little story to share with you. So if you're not sure of what your strengths and your gifts are, shoot me a message, and I'll send you a link, and you can, you know, it's really easy just to go through and find out what those are. And if you're not sure, ask your closest friend, say, hey, what do you see in me? You know, because it's so much easier for me to see what I see in each one of you than for me to look in the mirror sometimes and see, you know, what everybody else sees, right? Okay, so couple of last little things. Pure Pay started today. So if you had a preferred client or client commission, you would have gotten an email today that says activate your account. So it's pretty simple. You just activate your wallet, and you can choose to have it sent to your bank, PayPal, or an Arbonne credit card. Okay, or I'm not sure if you guys have the credit card yet. There was a thing that came out that maybe VPs just were getting it. Okay, so maybe VPs are getting the credit card, and then that'll roll out in the next little bit. I think there was a little bit of a delay in the card now that I'm thinking, remember, organization not making my strength. So, but you can go in, log in, and set that up. Now, what I love about this is that we can get some instant pay. For me, you know, that's been in for 11 years, you know, we pretty much have figured out our life on a once a month paycheck. And, you know, but, you know, I think for us to be competitive in the marketplace, to really have the opportunity for people that are coming in that need money to go, hey, girl, if you sell 3 nutrition sets, we can get you $100 this week, right? That, or 120, it's 43 times 3, whatever the math is on that. But I'm excited. I'm excited for us to be able to show people how to start earning money pretty quickly in this business. Because I know that we all come in for warm and fuzzies and it sounded great and all of that. But, you know, I mean, truth be told, I came in because of the money. That was my initial, and I think every single one of us, it starts for a money reason, and there's not anything wrong with that at all. It'll eventually evolve into a bigger purpose and what have you. But, you know, at the very first start, I mean, I think there's a few weirdos, no, just kidding, that come in, they're like, oh, I want to save the world, you know, but most of us are like, I really want to save my family. You know, I need to take care of me. I need to take care of my bills. I need this, right? And so I love that we got that pure pay. The next part is really on how to grow your business, okay? And being authentic, you guys, is what's going to set you apart in the marketplace. So you be you. I think Sarah posted a picture with her shirt today. You do you, boo, right? And you'll figure it out. So what that means is if you're great on social media, rock out social media. I love social media because I'm in a town with 315 people and Facebook's got 7 billion. So for me, you know, strategically looking at social media is my jam. It's where most of the people are, right? And they're usually on it because they hate their job and hate their work and whatever. So they're, you know, on Facebook. So I can, you know, figure out what times that they're on there. But if social media isn't your thing, like my mom could care less about being on Facebook, you know, not her thing at all, but she loves one-on-one appointments and she rocks them out like nobody's business. Okay. So if that's something that, you know, you're like, I can talk to people one-on-one, then that's what you need to do to grow your business. If you love group presentations, I also love group presentations because you know, obviously I like to talk and I like people watching me and I like to entertain and I love to scare people to death. So I love teaching nutrition and I'm like, you're going to have a heart attack and die if you don't do this. And I'm like, what? You know, I'm like, seriously, like, give me your credit card, you know, but, you know, I love to do, it works, y'all. You know, like I'm just, you know, just telling you, if you want to, you know, get healthy, I need to get your credit or debit right now. But I love doing group presentations. I've got a couple of wellness workshops. I'm launching one of my friends that's a gym owner. We're launching him Thursday night, and on Saturday morning, I'm doing two wellness workshops. And you know what I love about that, I can do sponsored ads on Facebook and get out into the community and bring people in, and then. You know, he's got the clientele, so they're all there anyway, right? So, but I love doing those group presentations. So, however it is that you feel comfortable, well, I won't say comfortable because I don't think any of us are comfortable. If you're comfortable, then you're not growing your business. So, you know, so whatever gets you a little bit like, oh, you know, do I need to talk to that person? How do I, you know, talk to them about whatever? What I will tell you is the more genuine that you can be, the more authentic that you can be. People are craving that so much, you know, because they just see the highlight reel on Facebook, you know, and I'm always like, yeah, contrary to popular belief, you know, my life is not rainbows and unicorns. I mean, it's pretty darn close, but, you know, we've had some stuff. We've had some hard stuff, but, you know, it's our attitude about it, right? It's our attitude. It's that love and light that we continue to shine. And so, so how do we grow our business? So first steps is we are either qualifying, promoting, or bonusing. Okay, that's really it. So how am I working my business? So to qualify, and I say strong qual, we're looking at $2,500 per month, okay? $2,500 this month, $3,500 next month. You're a district manager. You already know the pace of work that you're going to have to do because maintenance for district managers, $2,500. Okay, so that kind of makes it pretty simple. So if I'm looking at that, I'm looking at 8 ASVPs per month. Okay, so I say shoot for 10, so say 8 to 10 per month. So if I'm looking at, can I find 2 people a week to help them get healthy? Can I help 2 people a week try to get skincare? Can I help 2 people a week get makeup? So again, whatever your jam is, if it's, you know, nutrition, is it skincare, is it makeup? You know, I mean, I love all 3 of them. I got started on my business with skincare. That's all that we had then. And so, you know, I'm passionate about our skincare. I'm super passionate about our nutrition because it changed my life. And then I just love makeup. So you know, what are you comfortable? What do you love sharing? With nutrition, you know, everyone has to eat. So, you know, not everybody may wash their face or put makeup on, but everybody has to eat. And, you know, I love the health benefits of that. So if I'm looking at 2,500, what we call PQV, that's personal qualifying volume, that's your golden brick. Okay, so if we're building a small house where we want a couple $100 a month, we got to hit that 2,400 PQV. If I'm building a big house, I'm building a big business, I'm just teaching other people how to do that 2,500, you guys. And so, you know, I think we come in and we think, I've got to do this massive volume. And it's not designed to do it by yourself. Okay. That's not, that's, you know, when I came in, you know, and I saw the comp plan and I saw that I get paid on what I do, but I also get paid on what everybody else does. Well, hello, I want a lot of Ginas out there, right? How quick can I find them? How quick can I get them? And I was savage when I started. I did not let people tell me no because I was so passionate. I know Jane Marie's like, what? I'm like, I did not let anybody off the hook. You know, I had a hunger of wanting to be home, but B, I saw immediately what this business could do. And, you know, Sharon was like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, I'm on my way over. I'm not even dealing with you on the phone, right? You know, I mean, that's how the conversation went down. I'm coming over. I'll be there at 5:30 when I get off. I'm not even dealing with you on the phone. You want to be home with your kids? Don't tell me that you don't want to do this. Like, seriously?
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't get it. So no is not an option. But I was so passionate about, you know, helping people with the products in the business. And so, you know, I've been praying recently, like, God, give me that fire back, you know, because I think, you know, we get just so, you know, being in 11 years, you just get, you know, you're just doing the same thing over. But I'm like, I want that passion back like I had as a new consultant. You know, where did that go? You know, where I was just sassy. And I think a lot of that too was I was in that nursing role where I had to be sassy all day. So, you know, I can only imagine the joy I was to be around. They were too afraid to tell me no. I was the crazy Irvine lady. But so looking at 2,500, what does that look like? Again, the easy way is breaking it down for 8, right? But maybe on paper that looks great, but in reality that may not be, okay? So for me, I try to figure out how can I fill in the gaps, okay? And we've got some beautiful things to fill in the gaps. So for me, I love to do a product feature of the week. So just think about how many people are drinking energy drinks. And if I can get 5 to 10 people on energy drinks, that's anywhere from 250 to 500 per week. They're just on Fizz-Stix, you know. And I think sometimes we lose sight of the short sell because we're so focused on the big sell, right? So just kind of think, okay, I need to get some clean eaters. I need to get some people on nutrition. If they don't do the full 30, can they do a 10-day, 14-day detox reset, whatever we're calling it? What are we calling it now? You know, there's 2 things. There's like there's a 14-day reset and a 10-day detox, and it's just enough to confuse me. So whatever you want to go with it. I've got a group. We can change the name to whatever we decide. But you know, it's for those that are not quite fully committed. But it gets them into the sales funnel. Okay, it gets them on something versus nothing. And so everyone in your circle, everyone in your life needs to start experiencing Arbonne, okay? Because the products are amazing. Why would I not want everybody using these, right? I mean, it's like the best kept secret. So we got to get it out there. We got to let people know how amazing the products are. Your own personal testimonies will sell more than anything. I can post pictures of everyone else all day long, and you think I would just learn this, but when I post my own is when I get the most sales, when I get the most hits, because people know that it's real and me, and what have you. So your personal testimonies, your husbands, they love to get on board, right? So, and I always tell you, if it's something I can't use, I'm going to make my husband use, right? Or my child, somebody in the family that's going to use it, right? So we need to look at getting that good 2,500 building block every single month and just repeat and grow that. So to bonus, that's probably, I think, where you're looking at. So if you're hitting DM bonus, your check's probably going to be around, what do you think, Jane Marie, 800 to 1,000?
Yes, I was going to say about 9.
Yeah, not around 900 to 1,000. Yeah. So DM bonus, you guys, is really, so I'm like, yes, we need to get you district like pretty quickly, you guys. It just draws it out. And then we need to get you area manager to get you just that, where you can will your business. I know that y'all, you just don't understand how powerful that is to be able to, put that your family is in your will and they get your Arbonne checks, you guys. It doesn't just stop. It continues. And if you've got some rock star people under you, that will continue to grow. So area manager, and then, regional vice president. And the reason I'm kind of going through all these, you guys, because I want you to think about what that's going to do for you and your family. So if you're an area manager and you're pulling in, 1,500 to 3,500 per month, what does that look like? See it, think about it. And I think our first time, we were like going to Mexico. That was like, like we're going on a vacation. Like we have not vacationed, and we are vacationers, and we've not been. And so, that was, I was like, okay, I'm smelling the ocean. I've got the salt sand under my feet. What does that look like? I knew that what my work schedule would look like at that level. Regional vice president, that 4,000 to 16,000 a month, you guys, when I would just sit and dream about what that looked like for me being able to, for me, it was important to be home. So I'm like, okay, I can quit, stressing about work. I don't have to put scrubs on. I don't have to clock in. I don't have to clock out. If my son's sick, I can go pick him up. I can take him to the doctor. I don't have to have anyone else do that. I can be home with him. I can be present. We can hang out at the pool. We can go play golf. We can, we can travel. We can do all of these beautiful things. And so I just would visualize myself in that Mercedes and what that income would look like. And so if you've not done that, spend some time this evening. That's going to be your homework, is get you a journal and just start writing down. Let your brain, let your heart flow for a few minutes. What do you want? What do you want in life? Because we've only got one, and none of us get out of here alive. Okay. And so, one of my goals for this year was to start creating new memories and new experiences every month. I didn't want to live the same day, Groundhog Day. Get up, do the same workouts, do the same thing, and hit repeat. Y'all are laughing, but I literally, I'm like, I don't want to live like that. I want to experience everything that I possibly can. I want to create amazing memories with my family and with my team and with the people in my life. So, I remember when I first started my business, you guys, we had a thing where we wrote down 21 reasons why we were doing Arbonne. And one of the things that I needed to do with this business was, at that time, we had carpet in our, Kathy says her video's frozen. Am I frozen?
No.
Oh, maybe her Wi-Fi. I'm like, am I frozen?
Yeah, I think we've had a couple of people hopping in and out because of Wi-Fi problems.
Yeah, mine's having issues too.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. just that's fine. No problem.
Okay, so I'll wrap it up, you guys. But one of the things that I desperately wanted was my husband's in a wheelchair, and he had carpet in a couple of areas in our home, and it had wheelchair stains on it. And we were like, oh my gosh, as soon as we can afford to get that ripped up and get hardwoods put down, we were like on it. And so, that was one of the things on my list. And I can remember when that happened and getting to just, scratch it off and be like, check off the list. Thank you, Arbonne. Being able to buy Billy a really expensive golf cart. He's my Ken Barbie with accessories, And so, thank you, Arbonne, that we were able to do that. So just spend some time, you guys, on what it is you want in your life, for your family, what your hopes are, what your dreams are. Write it down, put it on paper so that your brain can go to work and know exactly what it is that you're looking for. What are your bucket lists? What's the places you want to go, the things you want to do, the things you want to have, and spend some time writing that down, but then think about what it's going to feel like when that happens. Okay. So I just want to encourage you to be all in for your business, be all in for your family, be all in for your why, get in some, whatever massive activity looks like for you. Just make sure that you're feeding your business every day, that you're not being a secret undercover Arbonne agent, that people know that you have a great business, that you have great products that will change life, and that you've got an even better thing that will change their life with this business. Okay. And really like going, who can I partner with? Because it was awesome when I started, but it is so much more awesome when you have a team of people. So, Jane Marie, if there's anything else that you wanted me to hit on, let me know. And if not, just know that I love each one of you. Wished I could just be with you for a few minutes and let you borrow my eyes for just a second. See what is possible, you guys. It's just incredible.
Yes. Okay, Gina, that was just amazing. I took like 2 pages worth of notes, and it was almost like the first time I've heard you train. Like it was just all fresh and just like right there. And I think I just love the way you train. I just love your positive energy. And just that you can just be you. I love just do you. Whatever that looks like, it's okay to do you in your business. And I love that you do you. And but I'm so blessed by you. I did want to ask one question about the Pure Pay.
Okay.
So it started today, and that would, if we had preferred clients for last week, we'd get paid for that today.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. March closed out as normal. So March business would have been your check that you just got. So all that's closed off the books. April 1st started when we're going to get, our first Pure Pay today. So any preferred client commissions from the 1st through today would get paid today. And then whatever from this week through Saturday, I think starts for the next week. So each Tuesday, you'll be able to move money.
Okay, that's awesome. And it's just preferred clients. The commissions and overrides are still paid once a month, right?
Correct. So commissions on your overrides and bonuses. So if you're getting consultant cash bonus, and for all you that are consultants on the line, look up that you're leaving $100 on the table every month if you don't hit your consultant bonus. That's like that's pretty chunk of change right there. So look up that on how you get your $100 and your 6%. So you'll get your commission, override, and bonuses still on the monthly. So
okay, that's cool. And one thing that I love that you say was just about the activity. You just got to be all in. Just do something every single day. Literally, most of you guys online know my schedule, and I know that you guys think that I do this all the time, and I really don't. But I just weave it in certain spots in my day every single day. And just that small activity every single day of reach outs, it builds to huge momentum down the line. So, but anyway, I think that's all we had tonight. I know we've been on here for a little while, but thank you so much.
Just, you know, you guys missed it, but my mom came in and was getting samples right at the start of the call. Y'all, we do a ton of samples. So skincare samples, you know, nutrition samples like crazy, because I love nutrition samples because we get to count that as volume. But, I make a goal, like I'm going to get out this many samples per week, because that's just people that are trying products, your product testers. So, all right, that's it, you guys. Just love y'all so much. I wish y'all were going to Vegas with me, but next year we'll have a huge team of you guys. It's so fun. And so next week we get new products. So we have, they will be giving out a thing where you can get yours at 50% off with an ASVP. So you can get all the new stuff, which I'm super excited about. So you have a whole new reason, if you've been in for a bit, to contact everyone. So, all right, you guys, we've been on here too long. So I'll let y'all get off of here, but love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, Kathy. Bye, Shauna. The husband's saying bye. Let's see.
Bye, guys.